Good morning, stock market. That's some good coffee. All right, I guess I should get working on that video. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Doc versus Well. All right. Let me just check the stock market this morning. Oh, Wall Street bets. Sony, Facebook lawsuit, Blackberry. All right, guys, guess I'm not doing that video today. Here, one sec. Let me just get ready. Now that's better. All right, guys. So today we're gonna talk about Blackberry. I had another video planned. It's been super busy at work. You know we making those investment moves, but I have to talk about Blackberry. As one of the, I've been in Blackberry for over 5 years now. Huge bull. I must have talked about Blackberry more than I've talked about any stock to my friends, to my coworkers, to anybody I could talk about who wanted to talk about Blackberry. So with this news and all this crazy stock action, let's talk about Blackberry today. And if you wait till the end of the video, we're going to be talking about a micro cap on the venture exchange that just jumped 20% yesterday. All right, so if you're ready, I'm ready. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Let's get to it. Financial forecaster, here comes the music. Let's get to it. Ooh. All right, guys, some history with the financial forecaster. When I first started investing in stocks 5 to 6 years ago, Blackberry was on my list with Blackberry, Nvidia, and Qualcomm, I believe. Now, these are the stocks that I was going to put in my portfolio. And I did a bunch of research, but I was so new to the game. I really didn't know what I was doing. So I went into Blackberry, obviously a mistake if you knew what Nvidia was priced at back then. I believe it was at like $30 or $40. And it was one of the best performing stocks on the market that year. So I missed out. So I've been averaging down year over year into Blackberry. It's been one of those stocks where I've just seen tumble. Every time earnings come out, there was a bunch of hype around them. We were excited for the turnaround story. Earnings hit, disappointment, shares dropped 10 to 15%. And this has been like clockwork. So I've kept them in my position. I've kind of moved away from them. I averaged down a little bit when they got down to $5 because when it's 80% under what you bought it at, you kind of want to do that. So I'll tell you a little backstory. Going down. It's at $4 or $5. I tell my uncle, I tell my brother, I'm like, hey guys, this is a great time to get in. It's even though I don't believe in the company's stock movement that much, it's a great price. Okay. So last week, the Facebook news. I made a video about it. The Facebook news, the Sony news, the self-driving car. All this news is coming up. And then the match that lit the fire, Wall Street bets. If you don't know what it is, that's probably a good thing and you're probably making more money because those guys are crazy. I love them. It's so entertaining, but they're crazy. They're not my kind of investing, but if you want to invest that way, that's up to you. If you're not crazy, don't look it up. If you are crazy and you like to YOLO a lot, then look up Wall Street bets. But what happened? So they moved on from GameStop. They're on to Blackberry. Huge call options, movement, volume, all this news. People are, it's going up. Yesterday hit $17. And it opened at $17.30 and started to dip, came back. I put right away. I was like, this is my chance to start making some money off this position. So I have 1,000 shares in Blackberry. Over time, I had about $10,000 invested. I took out 300 shares at $17. This is a classic example. And you know what? I could be wrong. Guys, I could always be wrong. Everyone could be wrong. Everyone can be right. There's a famous saying, everyone's right in a bull market. I took a little bit of profit. Heck, I took $5,000 worth of profit off the table at $17. Because you know why? You sell the news, you buy the blood. This is going to be something that you're going to hear very often in your investment careers, but it's so hard to execute on because when a stock's going up, you're going to want to sit there because you're going to want some more money. Locking in gains is one of the hardest things to do in a stock market portfolio. This is a prime example of a good time that I nailed it. It's going down again. It might go back up. I didn't sell my whole position. I have 650 shares left. I'm very excited to stay in it. I see a very bright future for Blackberry. The problem is it's all moving on news that isn't tangible yet. It's not in its financials. If you're a Blackberry bull like me, and you love this company, you all know what's going to happen when the quarterly comes out. Their revenue slipped a little from last year. I get it. It's because of what's happening in the world. And I get it. It's because and they're growing some of their segments. QNX is doing very well. Blackberry Ivy is coming out. It's going to be a subscription model service. Lots of great things in the future of Blackberry. Just be careful with the stock price. And now when I said I sold it at 17, that was 17 Canadian. I believe it got up to around 13.30 American. You can buy it on both exchanges. It's on the New York Stock Exchange as well. Just be careful with this, guys. If you've been in it a long time, I would say to start taking some profits. But I can't tell you what to do. I can only tell you what I'm doing. So I took some of my profits up. I'm very bullish long term, but I do think there'll be a dip back down. And that's it for Blackberry. If you know what Blackberry is, you know what Blackberry is. If you're not into Blackberries right now, it's the most expensive it's been in 5 years. So with that in mind, invest wisely. Okay, I promised a little bit extra. Okay, I plugged in my very first video, Kraken Robotics. And for a month and a half, 2 months, it's been doing absolutely nothing. It's been sitting at between 56 and 58 cents. And it's just been there. There was a bought deal offering from Canaccord, and it was at a deep share discount, and the price tumbled, and it just stayed there between 56 and 58 cents. And I've been holding and building my position and building my position. Every time it hit 56 cents, I would buy a little more, and I'd buy another block, and I'd buy another block. Very small increments, just to average down, just to build my position. Then I'm at work. And I'm watching this Blackberry thing, and I'm so excited about it. But then I start getting texts, and it's like 5 texts from 5 separate people. Ryan, what's going on with Kraken? And I'm like, I'm dying here because I want to check, but I'm at work. So I have to wait till my break. I go on my break, all of a sudden it's up 20%. Volume is up. No news has come out. I have no idea what's going on. I'm obviously very happy because I'm building such a large position. I love this company. If you're looking for a company that you want a risky bet, you want something that might double your money. I have a price target myself. I'm not a financial advisor, but I have a price target between $1.50 and $1.60 mid-year. I'm very excited about the earnings coming out in 2 months. I think this company's quarterly is going to reflect some huge growth. I think the shares are massively underpriced. And I think because of the volume surge, I think people are starting to pick up. It's been sitting at that price for way too long. It is such a solid company. It's one of the best, most unappreciated companies for the technological and the innovational breakthroughs that this company is making. Kraken Robotics is going to do very well. That's for me, not a financial advisor. This is in my opinion. Kraken Robotics is a gem on the TSX Venture Exchange. It's not a miner. It's not Bitcoin. It's not biotech. It is a robotics firm, well-established, growing revenues. They're looking to go positive EBITDA today, this quarter. Yes, please. Let's do it. Kraken Robotics. You know what? If you want to make a position, I love it. I'm making a position. But that's it, Kraken Robotics. We have our Blackberry, we have our Kraken Robotics. I was gonna do a video on cloud versus well, and I'm gonna still do that video. It's probably gonna come out Sunday, so bear with me until then. Then I have my next video on the docket. I put $10,000 into a utility stock. What utility stock? You'll have to watch the video to find out, but I'm very confident in it, especially for you passive income investors. I know you guys want some great, solid dividend plays. So that's it for the Financial Forecaster. Please like and subscribe. Please make any comments. If you disagree with me, share it in the comments. If you love the video, share it in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe. It's really helping the video. Thank you guys. Financial Forecaster out. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Sunday. Ooh.